Okay, why I no longer date American black.
Good morning. So I've already addressed her, and I think the problem that we're having with this is why announce this shit. First of all, we've already seen the African girl say the same thing, the exact same thing she said, even though the African girl has claims to have never dated an American black man, but she knows so much about us. Next, who the fuck cares? How much do you think of yourself to actually feel like you need to make that announcement? Not you, Be Free, but the woman on the video. That's what I addressed. How much do you actually think of yourself to actually feel the need to make that announcement? As if losing one you should mean that much to an entire race of dudes. And it's the inconsistencies because we continue to get y'all pregnant. We continue to enter into relationships, but it seems that we don't like, according to her, we don't like light-skinned women. And according to a lot of dark-skinned women, we don't like dark-skinned women. But we continue to have babies by y'all, and only 1% of us date outside of our race. So I guess the medium-skinned of y'all are the ones that's winning, whatever that might be. But in particular, I wanted to answer your question. How can we change the image? How can I change the image? I can't. We can't. Because it's an image that y'all have chosen. From the beards, to the tight-fitting clothes, to the long dreads, to the gray sweatpants, to all things that trend amongst men, it was chosen by women. I've said on several occasions that women not only control what's hot in fashion for themselves, but they also control what's hot in fashion for us. They dictate that. Because we must appeal to what you want in order to catch your eye, in order to be able to approach you. So, images like suit-wearing brothers. I've been told by about 3-4 women, and this is not a reflection on all black women or whatever, but I've been told by 3-4 sisters that when they see a man with a suit, they usually associate it with him either being married or with him playing for the other team. Even from a career standpoint, you got 55% of black men that are going out here and actually working hard, and yet they're single. So I challenge the image needing to be changed with the fact that those are the guys who live in that image. More than half of us live in a different image than the one that's portrayed us to be. Because what is it that black women really are attracted to? They're either attracted to a man who's a millionaire, who wears suits, or whatever the case may be. But they're not attracted to his suit, they're attracted to his money. Look at the black wife effect. Those are videos in which black women claim to have changed these images of whitey men in order to, they got J's on, and that's what the black wife effect is. This is what you're attracted to. And even from a personality standpoint, good guys are corny. They're boring. Once again, I challenge any statement that can be made about the character of black men with a couple of things. The 55% of black men who are single, childless, and at least middle class. From a personality standpoint, we're told that black men are deadbeats. We've been told that for 60 years, and the CDC comes out and says, no, that's not true. That more black men play an active role in their children's lives from a different household, by the way, than any other group of men in the country. What does the imagery that has been portrayed for 60 years do when women hear that from the CDC? They push back on it. They say it's not true. They say that it has to be a mistake. They say that the study is biased towards black men in the country of America. If you go out and get a black man who doesn't have his own and doesn't know how to have his own, and then try to have something with them, and then they get there and not know what to do, and then you choose to blame every one of us. How can American black men be lazy? You see this lime green shirt I got on? I'm at work right now. I'm a manager of this operation. I'm starting my own business in 2 to 3 weeks. But black women hear her shit and cheer it on. That's how those narratives back in the 60s were created that still stick with us no matter what. Now, that's the image of black men. How do we change that? It's not for us to change. It's for people to look and actually see a reality and take accountability for the guys that they are choosing who showed no sign of being anything productive to their life. It's not a us problem. It's a her problem. God bless. Show off. Hey there, Be Free. So I wanted to add something to what I said. I want you to think about this magical thing that we're on. The app. TikTok. Even go as far as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. I want you to think about our sisters in the videos that they put out. How much time do they actually invest in talking about the shit that they don't like in a man? As compared to them actually showing that they can actually focus on the shit that they actually like. So when you think about that, you'll see that a lot of videos, even the video that you put up, was a video of a woman who decided to take the time to announce that she's not dating American black men, right? And invest that time in doing so. So my thing is, if you see that, and you notice that all the time, all of these women, come on, when they talk about black men, the only thing they got to say is something negative. Is it possible that they may be looking right past his positives, searching, once they get into a relationship or whatever the case may be, or even if they start just talking to someone or whatever the case may be, is it possible that they might be looking right past his positives, searching for negatives, and that's all that they're paying attention to, and that's all that they're looking for? Looking for a reason to leave and looking for something to talk about. Because when you be real honest about what we see on these apps, you don't see a lot of women talking about good, healthy relationships or relationships that they've been in that were good and healthy until those relationships are long gone. And they say, it's the one who got away. I didn't take him seriously. Even go as far as telling stories about, hey, I lost a good one because all the things that I said that I wanted, when I received those things, they were corny to me. As long as you can believe that all of us are the same, you can never have to make an excuse for yourself. You can never have to explain yourself. As long as you believe and you can put out there and people will believe you simply because you said it and you're a woman. As long as you can do that, you can always make yourself into a victim. But do you think that maybe, just maybe, if someone is constantly looking for negatives, that a person might get tired of it and actually give them that negative that they've been asking for so richly and that they actually truly deserve, because they only been looking for a reason to end the relationship the whole time by searching out everything negative that they can think of in that person? Here lately, I've been saying that it's one thing to know what's good for you, but it's a whole other thing to be attracted to what's good for you. Because if you are truly attracted, you could say all of these things about, I want a gentle, caring, loving man, or whatever the case may be. But if you get that in your life and you don't appreciate having that in your life, that shit will leave. In any way possible. Whether it's cheating, whether it's doing something to make you leave, whatever the case. But being attracted to something means anytime you are in the vicinity of that thing happening, you will be drawn to it and you will hold that thing close to you. It will never be something that you don't appreciate. There are a lot of good men out here being taken for granted. And that's my only point. God bless. Show.